This is how I overcame my limiting beliefs to make 10K per month. Growing up, I tried so many different business models and failed at least 5 or 10 different ones before I finally had success at 21 years old. I remember trying trading at 14 and so many different business models like Amazon FBA, drop shipping. I tried Instagram theme pages. The list goes on, and I never was able to make money. And I thought making money online and 10K per month was this big unachievable goal. And it was really this big thing that I had to conquer. And I had all these thoughts in my head that were holding me back from success until I was able to overcome them. And I have had two successful online businesses. One of them was a sales academy business, and the other one was or is YouTube, my main YouTube channel. That's what I'm currently working on, and my coaching business. Those were the businesses that made me money. And my YouTube channel specifically, I had a lot of limiting beliefs when I was starting it. I had tried social media many times in this journey, and I never was able to make money from it before, but now I was finally able to make 10K per month from YouTube. So I'm gonna be breaking down exactly how I was able to overcome my limiting beliefs to have success with YouTube. And it is not as difficult as you might think. It is actually really simple if you just follow these steps and you execute on them as I'm going to outline. So the first thing you need to do is you need to take action. If your mind limits you so much to the point where you never even start, that's like the worst thing that you can ever do, and that's letting the limiting belief have power over you. So I will have limiting beliefs even to this day. If you came from my main channel, you know I talk about masculinity, dating, all these sorts of things. There's things that I have limiting beliefs around to this day that I'm doing, but I never let the limiting belief stop me from taking action. There will be times when I have a thought that is negative or limiting, but I go and pursue the thing anyway. And a lot of the times I disprove the limiting belief. I try not to let it make me define my reality. So the first thing you need to do is take action in accordance with what your goals are. So you want to make money online and you want to start a successful YouTube channel and make money as a coach, you need to start posting online, right? That's this first step. If you say, oh, I can't do it, no, it's impossible, 10K a month, I'll never get there. Well, now you just defined your reality and you limited yourself, right? But if you say, okay, that might be difficult, but let's just see, let me at least start posting, right? And there's many other steps which are gonna make this make a lot more sense coming up. But it really just comes down to taking action and starting somewhere. If you start somewhere, that's the first best thing. If you've already started and you still have the limiting beliefs, I give you credit because that's the most important thing. If you haven't started yet, you need to get started. And if you want my YouTube strategy board so you can start posting consistently on YouTube and build your personal brand and coaching business, I made it for you. I'm giving you the exact one that I use and it's completely for free. It's in the first link in the description below. Now, the second thing you need to understand is that the path illuminates as you walk it. You're never gonna know what the end destination is gonna be like. Things start to unfold as you take action steps and as things start to evolve. So I posted on YouTube for a month and I gained like 50 subscribers, I think it was. And then I was like, okay. And then I just continued and I eventually got up to like 1,000 after 5 or 6 months. And I still didn't know what I was doing. I was like one of the worst, slowest starts, but I ended up being successful because I just kept taking action and I kept just going and going and going. And then eventually I figured things out. But if I invested in mentorship, which I offer, so if you want to learn from someone who's already gone through all the mistakes, you can do that with me. But I just made all the mistakes for the longest time, but eventually things illuminated, right? The path illuminated as I walked it. Things started to become clear. I figured things out. I started to make money. It all unfolded. So it really is just about taking that consistent action and continually improving and trying to learn and figure things out as you go, and they will all piece together. Now, this is kind of the key to making this whole thing be consistent long-term is changing what you value from the inputs that you're taking, right? So, for example, if I wanted to blow up overnight and I said, oh, I need to get 1,000 views on every single video that I post on YouTube, I would have been massively disappointed and I wouldn't have ever got anywhere. It took me about 9 months before I made money online. That's crazy. It took forever. So, with YouTube. And what I really broke it down to is I'm just gonna post a video every single day. I'm not gonna think too much about it. And if I post that video, that's a disciplined act for me, and I'm gonna be proud of that. And that's all that matters. So I don't care what happens. I'm just gonna post a video every single day and be proud of the fact that I'm showing up consistently, and let's see where it goes. So I had to change what I valued to make this long-term sustainable, so that my limiting beliefs didn't get the best of me and they didn't kept saying after month 1, after month 2, after month 3, month 4 of not making money, oh yeah, this is impossible. I was just like, oh yeah, well, we're just gonna post every single day and I enjoy posting and I'm gonna make this a disciplined act and we're just gonna do that, and that's kind of the path we're gonna take. So when you change like if you don't make 10K the goal, if you're not obsessing about 10K and you're just like, I'm just gonna post every day, I'm gonna enjoy it, I'm trying to get better, it can actually work itself out. But if you get too obsessed with the end result, you're never going to get to the end result. That's kind of the thing that you need to really understand here. And now when it comes down to actually having overcome that belief, eventually you will see success. So if you decide to take it the hard route like I did, wait forever until you ask for help from people and invest in mentorship, it might take you 6, 9, 12 months to get there. But once you get there, you'll see that you actually have results and you actually are succeeding in the ways that you wanted to succeed. And now it's not a limiting belief. Now it's your reality. So now there's no contrary, right? You're actually, receiving money for your business. It's not hard to believe that you're going to receive, that you can make 10K a month online. So once you actually get the results, now the limiting belief is disproven. So if you really want to shortcut that and make it the best possible chance of success, especially in the modern day where everyone's attention span is so fucked up, everyone is so instant gratification oriented with social media, just all things that are going on between just the unhealthy diets, the junk food, no discipline, no consistency in anything. But I digress. People are so instant gratification oriented that they cannot delay gratification long enough to see the results, no matter how long it takes, whether it would be 6 months or a year, like it was in my case. It took like 9 months before I really made money. If you want to actually have the best possible chance of success, I would recommend getting mentorship so that you can get that in a more reasonable time frame of 3-6 months. You're actually out that 10K per month, so that you don't have to really fight that uphill battle, and it's a little more feasible, and you can believe it, and you can have a mentor who's already succeeded on your side and reaffirming and telling you that these things are possible, and you're seeing it happen with that person that you're working with. For example, if you work with me, it's going to be me, and you see that I'm succeeding, you see that I'm making money, and you're like, holy shit, Seb was in the same position I was just a year ago, and now he's here and he's succeeding, and I can do it even shorter because I know all the right steps to learn from him. So, it becomes so much more feasible when you invest in mentorship and when you get around those who have the things that you want. That would be a little bonus tip too, is to get around the people who have already succeeded with this, because it becomes so much more feasible in your mind and you believe it more when you're talking to another human, like on a Zoom call. It's basically the closest thing that you can do to just sitting down and hanging around someone and just talking to them like a normal person and getting advice and having them help you on your business and your journey. That's the best way to really make this whole thing so much simpler. That's really the cheat code. So if you want to work with me and you want me to help you start your personal brand or scale your personal brand and really build up your coaching business, your offer, and make a bunch of money from it, then book in a free one-on-one strategy call with me and we'll discuss how I can help you. And once again, if you're already posting on YouTube or if you want to get started, you can grab the YouTube strategy board. It's the same one that I use to post consistently with high quality, high quantity videos and be able to pump them out like crazy and really just build a successful personal brand. So that's completely for free. It's the first link in the description below.